Hi guys, welcome back to Tia Gitana. My name is Abby, and today we're going to be doing the crown chakra video for this week, the crown chakra healing video for this week, and we're going to be doing for the week of October 8th to the 15th. What do we need to heal? So we're going to be focusing on our blockages and how we can heal that space. And this is going to be interesting because the crown chakra is a very, I want to say, complex chakra to work on, because a lot of people don't actually work on it, and it's a very kind of hard, it's not hard to do, but it's like you have to do the work to get to that place. You know, you have to like go through your other chakras to actually be in that space. So we're going to focus on the blockages and how we can best heal that. So I'm going to be pulling from the Right Away Tarot, and then I'm going to pick an Oracle deck because I haven't picked it yet. We'll see which one I pick. So for the week of October 8th to the 15th, what are our blockages in our crown chakras? Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, blockages on obvious. Okay, how can we best heal our crown chakra this week? Okay, how can we best heal our crown chakra this week? Oh. Best heal our crown chakra this week. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups and Strength. So, this is going to be so obvious. Okay, so the first two cards for the blockage is Death and Justice in reverse. This is interesting because we have a Libra new moon, and then the moon's going into Scorpio. We know Death card is Scorpio, and Justice is Libra. So, very interesting. There is a, in order, the blockage, as far as it's just that it's not balanced. Surprise. So our crown, I mean, this is a hard chakra for people to work on, because they really need, you need to like work on the other ones to get up there. And then when you get up there, you need to accept the truth that you find in there. You need to allow yourself to connect. A lot of people don't want to go up that high. You know, they just want to stay in their sacral, have great sex, stay in their heart, you know, just be in relationships, but they don't want to get any higher than the throat chakra, or even get to the throat chakra. Like, there's levels. Like, people want to have the physical thing about it, but once you pass the heart chakra, is all mental, is all spiritual, is all higher consciousness. So a lot of people don't want to do the work, and it's like, you can tell it's unbalanced, but it needs to be balanced. Continuing the blockage, you have the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And what you will find, but because of a lack of working on this chakra specifically, there's going to be stuff about your life that you will not understand why they're happening the way they're happening. You will be in a flux, and you won't be able to see sorry, my throat chakra is acting up. You won't be able to see or understand consciously why it's happening, but you will need to go subconsciously. You need to go high. You need to go higher in order to understand, in order to see, in order to accept, heal those things. And one of those blockages is a lack of rest and meditation. See, I knew we were going to talk about meditation with this. With the crown chakra, we might always need to talk about meditation. We'll see. But for the most part, meditation. When was the last time you meditated, and what was the meditation? What are you focusing on? What do you want to know? Is it always like, do you meditate just to quiet your mind? Do you meditate to connect to your ancestors? Do you do a specific meditation? Are you consciously working to better yourself in your meditations, or are you just like, what are the levels? What level are you in, and why aren't you doing that? Because as a blockage is really just like, it needs to happen, because there needs to be an understanding, a truth to be revealed, because Scorpio is all about truth. So there is a truth that needs to be revealed from the lack of this connection. If you want to know why your life, quote unquote, sucks, you need to go higher. You need to go deeper. You need to go internal to see why you're out of balance and why you're not in the place that you need to be. There is answers that you will receive if you go inside. There is you need to go inside. You are your best therapist and your best friend, right? That should be the goal for everyone. That's literally how I grew up teaching myself. I'm like, I'm my best friend and I'm also my best therapist, and I'm also so I intern, but I do have a lot of Scorpio placements, so I guess, I mean, yeah, but it's still something that we need to do, especially because astrologically the energy is going to be in this anyway. We have a lot of air energy this week, and we also have a lot of Scorpio energy. Planetary wise, we have a lot of earth energy. So there is a need to do the work. And I know this because for the healing, how can we best heal this? The cards that came out were the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. It's not necessarily going to be the easiest of work, but it needs to be something that you actually strive for to do. If you want to do and heal your crown and just do that work, you really need to do the work. It has to do with actually putting the effort into doing it, not just getting caught up in the fact that you're lost and confused. And you will find that you will have that balance that you seek. You will actually have the truths and the revelations. You will be more aligned with yourself. Your spirit will be more aligned when you reach this place, when you balance that chakra out. And the outcome is like the last card is the 10 of Cups. So I mean, hello, like there is it's like a mirroring. It's like, you want to know the truth, go in. Do you want to know? Go in. This is very Scorpionic energy, by the way, as well. Like, but it's really that. It's like, and this is also very Uranus energy. And Uranus is really cool because he actually rules higher consciousness. So it's very much telling you to do things better, do things, upgrade your sense of mentality, change your habits, do something different, do something, make your meditations a little bit longer, do something consistently, challenge yourself to do it consistently, whether you want to do like a 30-day meditation challenge, see how you are after that challenge, what habits you want to continue doing, how you want to work in the space. Because then you will have clarity in those spaces. There's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of words, communication. There's a lot of messages that would actually come in that would give you that clarity, that sense of peace from going in that space. It's a very, like, you want to know? Open the door. That's what it is for the crown chakra for this week. Which is really beautiful. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Which oracle deck do I want to use for this? Okay, let's use this one again because I really like it. I'm gonna use the Enchanted Map oracle card deck that I just bought. I actually like them. They're really big though. Not as big as the Isis oracle, but they're big. Okay, so messages for our crown chakra. And it's funny because I used this for the root chakra reading, and now we're ending it with the same deck. So hey, multi-purpose. Messages for our root chakra. I'm sorry, crown chakra. In the week of October 8th to the 15th. Ooh, okay. Bunch of cards just came out, actually. So we have... Wait. Actually, you know what? I'm going to reshuffle because I just want one card. Keep the messages short. My intention is to keep the videos shorter now because I could talk a lot. Okay. So that's very interesting that that's the card that came out. There's a lot of like, okay. Card that came out is Stormfield. Fields. And there's like a storm happening. Hi. It just, when I saw it, it just reminded me of like, oh yeah, which I've been working with a lot. Which is also Scorpio energy. And her number is 9, and this is 9. If you want to look up the number numerology for that, you may. I'm gonna start naming the numbers for this so you guys can like look it up. So Stormfields. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you have left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive, rather than they serve the nature by bringing the rain to the ground and the wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whenever there is something being stirred up inside you or between you and another, will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. That's actually very accurate for what the reading was, especially when it comes to kind of addressing this chakra. It's really like, again, the top 3 chakras are not one that people like to work on a lot, but it is necessary. But what it brings, it's really the answer to what you've been searching for elsewhere. So don't be afraid to work with this chakra. Don't feel afraid to do the work, period. Don't be afraid for what you find out. It's all to better and improve yourself and to empower you. Be the highest and most aligned version of you that you can be. That's really what it's about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and do all the little things. Yeah. Mwah.